Well. It isn't the Battlefield 6 map tier list. Yes, this is my Battlefield 6 map tier list. And I'm gonna make this tier list because I want to see how well the maps of the base game and Season 1 would rank, since the Season 1 basically over. And yeah, I think I have some experience playing those maps since I have 200 hours in the game. So let's get right into it. First map, Manhattan Bridge. Good map on Conquest. Infantry and vehicles work fine, but other game modes like Rush and Breakthrough, the first section on attacker side, needs some work. I think they need to remove this section entirely and make the attacker start from somewhere else, because the most of the rounds I played, if your team is not really fully pushing, there's no way you're gonna take the first section on Breakthrough and Rush as an attacker. So yeah, it's gonna be an A tier since most of the game modes work, but Breakthrough and Rush are rough at this point. So yeah. Next map, Sobek City. One of the worst maps I've ever played in Battlefield series. Um, I don't know what the map makers were thinking. They should resign. I don't understand what is the purpose of this map. Nothing really special about this. It's like basically a Egypt desert map with some buildings on it that uh, really do not have purpose being there. Then people can go on top of them and snipe almost across the map, which many people do. Vehicles are, shall I say, mostly useless on this map, since people can just sit on rooftops and just camp them. Uh, yeah, nothing really good to say about this map. I hope they just scrap it overall and replace it with something better, which they probably will not do. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this map. E tier. If there would be E tier, would it put it there in an instant? Um, Operation Firestorm. The Battlefield 6 version of Operation Firestorm is much better than Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 version, since they actually balance the vehicles so that infantry can actually do something also. Since in Battlefield 3 and 4, you just die like 10 times as an infantry on this map on Conquest. Um, and you just get like one kill and 10 deaths. Not good for a balance, even if you play decently. But in this version of Operation Firestorm, you actually have some cover as infantry, and vehicle mechanics in this game. The turrets don't move so fast that you can just 360 the whole enemy team in a tank or APC. So that's a good change. Some people may disagree, but those people are probably just vehicle farmers anyway, who like to kill infantry. I like to play infantry and vehicles, so I would like to have some good infantry rounds also on Conquest map as Operation Firestorm. So yeah, good good cover for infantry they added compared to Battlefield 3 and 4, and decent vehicle physics that actually make this map work. But since the remake, and nothing else really special about this, I'm gonna put this to 8 here. Iberian Offensive, Conquest works fine. Rush and Breakthrough are not bad, uh, but escalation definitely needs a change in terms of vehicles. I don't think they need that many APCs and tanks here. Since the map is so cramped with all the buildings, small alleyways, it's just so easy for the tank or APC to just kill everything that's in its way. Of course, you can hide in a house and just plant like 10,000 mines, but does not really complement this map. That to have so many vehicles on escalation, and also there's really, really nothing special about this map. B tier. Liberation Peak on Conquest definitely needs some balancing in terms of the map scale. I think the map should be at least 2 times the size, and the main bases should be moved further away. Since if one team is outcapped by the other, they can just so easily camp the main bases and just shoot everything that comes out of it, or shoot inside the main base area where people spawn. So yeah, rush and breakthrough, my opinion, should just get rid of the heavy vehicles. Tanks and APCs not belong on the rush and breakthrough on this map. That's gonna put this C tier. Empire State. As an infantry map, it works fine. But I'm not so sure why they only added winter version of this and not also made a winter version of the Manhattan Breach. That would have been a good addition to winter map, since they are promoting heavily on their Battlefield 6 store the winter uniform and camos section, which is kind of useless since there's only one winter version of the map. So yeah, like you could say that yeah, Liberation Peak has a little bit of snow, but that is not really enough of snow to be effective with the winter camouflage. So this map is gonna go A tier. Really good for our infantry map. Next, Black Whale Fields. Whatever part of the map making team made this map should instantly be fired. This is the worst map of Battlefield maps ever made, in my opinion. This map should be scrapped. No questions asked, since it's a season 1 map and the first impression counts a lot these days. So as a first season map, I don't know what they expected. Players not to just go play something else or don't play Battlefield at all. This map has really bad infantry gameplay and vehicle gameplay. On Conquest, you take off in a jet, you instantly get locked by multiple lock-on missiles. You can try hiding behind the mountains, but if you're already dogfighting enemy jet, it's not really gonna help, since he's gonna get an angle on you if you do some maneuvers behind the mountain. Yeah, this map should be absolutely just removed. Nothing else to say. The only game mode that somewhat works here is Team Deathmatch, and Rush Breakthrough are meat, at least meat. Nothing really shines out on this map. Cairo, good infantry map, good vehicle balance on this map, on Conquest, Rush, Breakthrough, Deathmatch, Squad Deathmatch. This is a map where everything just works. I think they patched the rooftop bugs also. That's an S tier map, in my opinion. Eastwood. Helicopters, ground vehicles, infantry all complement each other. There's enough cover for infantry to move around to hide from the tanks, the helicopters. Is an S tier map, but I think also could have been a little bit bigger of the map, my opinion. Maybe could have added jets also on the bigger map. But as an helicopter map, that works fine. Mirac Valley, I think it's best map in the game. Since Conquest, Rush, Breakthrough, Escalation, everything just works. Maybe remove the first section of Rush and Breakthrough. On Breakthrough, I think definitely should be the first section moved. On Rush, it's decent, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, the only bad thing about this is the Breakthrough attacker starting point. But other than that, it's an S tier map compared to many others. That's this game. Saints Quarter. I think it's the best infantry map in this game. It's just my opinion, but as an infantry map, haven't had any problems with this map. So that's an S tier map, in my opinion. So that's pretty much my tier list for Battlefield 6 maps. I think I'm gonna make another one when they pull the plug on the live service of this game to see how my opinions changed on those maps. Have they changed the game mode balances on the maps that are base game and season 1, and what I think about the maps that they've added throughout the seasons. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.